Welcome back, everyone. Live stream 8 p.m. every week, every Sunday. I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling really good today. Welcome to the live stream. To start off, let's wait until people can join the stream. Some people have some time to tune in, to get ready, to get prepared for our weekly check-ins. All right, hey guys, welcome. So, yeah, let's talk about gratitude, spending time in nature, having faith in the future, because I think that all these things are an essential part of a person's life, and they are very essential for mental well being and feeling good overall, I would say. So, today I spend a lot of time in nature. Hey, Agnes, good evening. Thank you for joining. I'm very happy that you're here. I feel so grateful, guys, again, that everybody's joining on this journey. So, as I was saying, today I spend a lot of time in nature together with a lovely friend of mine. And it was a truly beautiful day. We went hiking, and it was just so nice to be in nature. And I felt really good, very grateful, very mindful, very aware of my surroundings. And it got me into this state, this energetic, peaceful state where I could feel that the future is bright, guys. The future is bright. And I have found myself in different times in my life where I didn't feel like the future was bright at all. I felt like the future was very dark and hopeless. And I didn't feel like I was making any progress. And I found myself stuck in that time for quite a while, if I may be honest. But as of recently, I can feel that all the work and all the, the practicing and the journaling and the meditation and the talking to people and the improving myself, the working on myself is starting to pay off. Okay, there's this curve. All right, it's flat and you put in the work and you feel hopeless and nothing's moving and it's always the same, and then all of a sudden it starts rising. It's an exponential curve and it starts to move upwards. And that is kind of the point that I feel like I'm at now, personally, for myself. I can really feel that all the previous work that I put in is really starting to pay off. And my overall well being is so much better than a few months ago. I would rate my daily state maybe like an 8 out of 10, a 7.5 out of 10 consistently, where it used to be maybe like a 5.5 or even like a 4.5 out of 10, which is a massive, drastic increase and a very welcomed improvement in my daily state. So, hi, Angelia Reyes Gonzalez. Hola, reacciona a Ave Maria de Maia. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you found my other videos where I react to your lovely singer Dimash Kudaibergen. But so yeah, spending time in nature, guys, it's a really important part of feeling connected to yourself and feeling connected to the world around you, right? Because if you spend time in a city and you're staying in your room all day, or you don't really leave your house, it kind of like confines you to this limited space. And you know I think that a big part of why so many people struggled so much during COVID and during lockdowns is because they couldn't leave the house. And you can't change your environment, and your brain gets stuck in these loops because you're always surrounded by the same walls and the same things, and there is no novel simulation. There is no like nature. Like nature is such a beautiful thing. It's bright, it's green, it has colors, it has movement, sounds. It's so beautiful to be in nature, and it grounds you, right? It grounds you, it calms you, and I have a very peaceful energy tonight. Okay, I feel not over the top, I don't feel too excited, I feel very calm, very peaceful, very content. Content is great. I love this word, contentment. I'm very content with how today went, and that's an amazing thing. And I really believe that it's a big part of that is the fact that I spend time in nature regularly, that I move my body regularly, that I move around. Okay, it's very useful to do that, at least for me. So I hope maybe for you it can be too. Okay. Hola. J'habite en pleine campagne et j'apprécie la nature plus que tout. Très bien, Evelyne. Merci pour cette comment. I don't know how you say this in French, but I speak a little bit French. Je parle un peu français, mais je veux améliorer mon français. Mais c'est un peu difficile parce que je n'ai pas quelqu'un pour communicate avec. My French is really not so good, so I have to improve it. But anyways, so the peaceful feeling is very how would I say, profound, right? Profound. And with that comes the gratitude, and it works both ways, right? The gratitude promotes peace, and the peace promotes gratitude, because when you're at peace, you can really tap into this grateful energy, and it's such a wonderful experience to be able to do that. And I made it how would I say, a daily habit to tap into this gratitude and check in with myself regularly. Okay, in the morning, first thing when I wake up, I write a few sentences in my journal. Today I'm grateful for the beautiful weather. Today I'm grateful for all my friends. Today I'm grateful for being healthy and not having any major injuries going on in my life right now, or whatever it may be. Okay, my family is healthy, my friends are healthy, I live in a beautiful house, I have a great flatmate, I have cats. There's so much stuff that I can be grateful for, right? And once you put your attention on that first thing in the morning, that creates such a powerful energy wave that you can take with you during the rest of the day. Okay, and you will feel it once you commit to it on a daily basis, and you practice gratitude. And you can do it in any way you want. Okay, you can do prayers, you can do meditation, you can do journaling, whatever it may be, as long as you take some time to really sit down and pay attention to what you have and be grateful for that. Give thanks. Give thanks. Thank you so much for today's beautiful weather. Today was beautiful. Thank you. Okay. I spent time with a beautiful girl in nature. It was amazing. Thank you for that. I'm so grateful. Okay. And tell the people that you like, or that means something to you. Tell them that you're grateful for them, because spreading this energy, people love to receive this. Okay, receiving appreciation from someone is one of the most beautiful gifts you can receive and you can give, because it feels great to tell someone, hey, I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, guys, I'm so grateful that every one of you is here with me tonight. I feel so grateful. Okay, and it feels nice to hear that, to hear someone say that they're grateful for you, because feeling taken for granted is painful, right? It hurts, and it's not a pleasant experience. And I've dealt with this many times in my life, that I felt taken for granted. And I also took others for granted. I took life for granted. I took so many things for granted in my life. And that causes me to suffer. Every time when I start taking things for granted, I start to suffer. And so I make it a daily practice to not do that, and to show appreciation, to show gratitude. And it sounds sometimes like so corny and cliche, oh, gratitude, everybody's talking about gratitude. But there is a reason that everybody is talking about it, right? There's a reason that everybody is talking about meditation. There's a reason that everybody is talking about spending time reflecting and sitting with yourself, and putting your attention onto the things that are good in your life. Because the saying, the poor get poorer and the rich get richer, I don't think it only applies to wealth, material wealth. It's not the only thing that this applies to. It also applies to psychological wealth, emotional wealth, social wealth. Okay, the more you give, the more you will receive. And being grateful for something is a form of giving. You give thanks. Okay, so you're giving, and that is going to be received and reciprocated. Okay, we are social beings who want to reciprocate. If I do something for you, you will want to do something for me. That is how it goes. And your motivation should not be getting someone to do something for you. Okay, your motivation should be, I want to give. And the act of giving is what brings you joy, is what brings you the peace. And giving thanks, spending time in gratitude, is the thing that will bring you the peace, that will bring you the sense of fulfillment and purpose. And that is such a powerful realization, and it's incredibly profound to realize this and to actually put this into practice daily. Okay, and so I feel so grateful for today's experiences, and I will create a video about it probably tomorrow. I will start editing it tonight because I feel super excited about it. I have a lot of great footage, and I had such a great time shooting the content together with the lovely person that joined me. And yeah, I'm looking very much forward to creating that video, and I hope you guys will enjoy it too, because it will show how much I enjoyed spending the time today and how I feel in general currently. And it's been a really interesting journey. Okay, today I actually hopped on a call. Okay, so I am currently offering free 30 minutes advice calls. So if you're interested, you can, I will put a link in the description of this live stream as well for the people who watch later. If you're interested in booking a free call with me for half an hour, you can speak to me about anything you want, and I will try to help you. And I don't do this to sell you anything. I will do this because I want to improve my coaching skills. I want to truly start to work towards improving my skill to help you. Okay, because it's a skill, helping people and making changes in their lives, facilitating change. Okay, I don't make the change in your life. I will facilitate that change. I want to facilitate that change, but that is a skill. Okay, it requires practice, and the only way for me to get that skill is by practicing it. So I am offering my time to you in exchange for experience. Okay, so if you're interested, again, I will put the link in the description. You can book a call with me, and I will talk to you for half an hour and listen and hopefully help you with whatever you're currently dealing with, because I want to. Okay, I want to make this into a skill that I can cultivate so I can help you the best way possible. And the only way for me to actually do that is by practicing. So if you want, feel free to book a call with me and we can take it from there. Yes, the more we give, we receive, and yes, we have to know how to share sincerely. Absolutely, yes, you're right. But I think that people can say the thank from heart if they know what mean life glad. It's great to have shared this, and I understand you. Guys, I'm so grateful that you guys are resonating with my message. It's honestly so cool. Like, I say this every time, every live stream, I say this, how grateful I am for all of you being here with me and sharing your energy, because it's truly the truth. Okay, I can't lie about this. Like, I'm honestly so genuine here and so honest about the fact that it puts the biggest smile on my face to share time with people who are together and who share the same values and who find the things that I talk about important. Okay, the reason why you're watching me speak about these things is because these things are important to you and they resonate with you. And that is such a powerful idea. Okay, I put myself out there and you find the things that I talk about and they resonate with you, and you stay and you want to learn more and you want to connect. And that is how you build a tribe of people who resonate with one another. That's, it's amazing. Okay, the people who come together here, they will also enjoy spending time together because there is similar values here. The values overlap, so you can all have conversations with one another and brings people together. That's the most beautiful thing in the world, I think, to truly bring people together, to connect, to feel connected. I uploaded a video earlier today. I want to feel connected. Okay, and the only way for you to do that is by sharing yourself vulnerably, openly, by being honest. Okay, by talking about what you're going through. And not everybody needs to know this necessarily. Okay, I put this on YouTube. Yes, that is because I believe that this is something that I want to do. Okay, but you don't necessarily have to put this on YouTube. You can also share it with your best friend or a family member or whoever. Okay, but that will cause you to connect. They can relate. They can share their energy with you. Okay, their support, and that is such a profound experience to feel like someone truly cares. You know, you want to feel understood. You want to feel seen. And it's very rare nowadays in this world to feel like that, because first of all, we're afraid to share ourselves, and secondly, listening to someone sharing something vulnerable is also not easy because we're not comfortable with these things within ourselves. Okay, we we judge things within ourselves, and then somebody else talks about these things in their lives, and because we judge them in ourselves, we feel uncomfortable dealing with these things within them, so we tune out, or we kind of like try to protect ourselves, or we get distracted. It's because we don't accept these things within ourselves. So the more work you do on your own demons, on the your own judgments, your own accepting journey, okay, the more you will be able to relate to other people, the more you will be able to sit with their pain, with their struggles, because you work through this within yourself. Okay, you work through the pain points, you learn to accept these things, and then you can accept them in others, and it works both ways. Okay, today I had a coaching call with a guy who decided to book a call with me. Okay, he discovered my videos like a few days ago even. Okay, and his soul told him, okay, I need to talk to this guy, and we hopped on a call, and it was amazing. Like, this was a person that I could instantly connect with immediately. Why? Because I shared what I've been through, and that allowed him to share his story, and I could relate to what he was talking about, precisely the things that I struggled with, and I can put myself in his shoes, and I can see myself in his from his perspective, and then I can share the things that help me get out of there or move towards a, a brighter future. And that's a fantastic feeling. And he was so appreciative of the things that I said, and I was so appreciative of him sharing that with me. And so this is what caused me to upload today's video, because I was so inspired by that, and I felt so touched by the fact that by putting myself out here on the internet, you guys can connect with me. I attract people who resonate with my message, and I resonate with your message because you resonate with my message. It works both ways. That is such a mind-blowing thing, and it's honestly like one of the best things about doing this. Okay, the ability to share these these moments together where you can truly connect. That is just, I can't put this into words. It's so profound, so powerful, and I feel so incredibly grateful that I get to do this. Like, it's crazy to think about. Okay, Chevy. Hi, Wolf. Hi, Chevy, bro. Thank you so much for joining, man. I feel grateful that you're here, and I'm talking about gratitude a lot today, so I feel very grateful, and I'm happy that you're here, man. Yes, you can shine. You are a special person of great value. You have to accept it too. There are people who need you. You have to know how to share sincerely. Again, thank you so much, Evelyn, for saying that. And it's 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 a journey, right? Like, of course, sometimes I feel like I am not good enough, and I have doubts and insecurities, and I think that who I am is not good enough, or people are judging, or I can do better, and I beat myself up for not being perfect and things like that. Of course, I'm also a human being. Okay, I'm not perfect whatsoever, and I don't claim to be perfect either, because if you do that, this creates again a barrier. Okay, if you try to be perfect, or if you claim to be perfect, or if you claim to be the ultimate authority, this is again a shield. It's preventing you from connecting with people, because then you're perfect. Okay, no, none of us like the perfect superhero, the superhero who is not vulnerable. Every superhero that we admire has some kind of vulnerability. Okay, and that makes them human, that makes them relatable, that makes their story so much more powerful. Okay, and that is precisely what I aim to do. I aim to inspire, to share, but also show that I am just like you. Okay, I am just like you, insecure sometimes, feeling confused, hopeless, I don't know what to do, and I'm also just figuring it out. Everybody is just figuring it out. Everybody. Okay, no matter what age you are. Okay, young people, old people, everybody is just trying to figure things out, and that's a beautiful thing, because we can help one another figuring things out, and we can, be together in this, and that is what ultimately brings people closer to figure things out together. That's amazing if you can do that, and if you can find the right people to figure things out with together. Oh my god. And so the way I do that is by sharing myself, by putting myself out there, and then I find the people who are also figuring things out the way I am figuring things out, and then we can help one another, we can inspire one another, and that is very profound. That is very, very profound. So, Evelyn, I like how friendly you are. Like everybody, you seem to know everyone. It's great. You're just like such a kind person. I really, really admire that, and that's also why you are one of my dear subscribers, Evelyn. So yeah, I feel like I kind of exhausted this topic a little bit. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, so I also put in the title of this stream, having faith in the future or something, or hope. And I felt very hopeless a few months back, like really hopeless. I really felt like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What should I do? How can I get out of this place I'm in? It's dark here, and I don't want to be here, but I feel stuck. Okay, but as I was trying to get out there, and applying the things that I read and learn and share, journaling, meditation, walking, discipline, healthy diet, all these things, going to the gym, all these things, okay, they compound, and at some point now I can see the value that these habits bring. Okay, they I have installed them now, and they're now part of my life, part of my identity, and that gives me hope, because I am every day putting in time and effort to improve. And it's a never ending story, of course. And you don't want to judge yourself, or say to yourself that, oh, I'm not good enough because I still need to improve. That's not what it's about. It's just about the journey that you're on, okay? And the sense of improvement, the sense of personal growth, this sense of you're actually you're bettering your life. That is one of the most motivating feelings that you can have. And that's one of the most, how would I say, that feeling brings you so much faith in the future, because you are actually experiencing that you're improving your life, you're actually building, you're growing, you're evolving, and knowing that you can evolve, that you actually can make a choice to grow. You can decide today to start to improve your life bit by bit. Okay, you can decide today to start your first meditation practice. You can start today to start your first journaling practice. You can start today to reach out to a friend, and for the first time in your life, ask for help, or for the first time in your life, share a secret about yourself that you have been feeling ashamed of since forever. Okay, today you can decide to do that, and then you start to build on that every day, every day, every day, every day, and it compounds. And once you start to get used to taking these small steps, you will become braver, and you will become braver, and you will start to do a little bit more, and you will start to push yourself a little bit more, and you will grow, and you will grow, and you will grow. And before you know it, you will no longer find yourself in this nihilistic, dark, sad, depressed state where you don't have any hope for the future, and you feel alone and isolated. And all of a sudden you realize, wow, I I I I can recognize myself almost. I don't know what happened, but of course you know what happened. You put in the time, you put in the work, you put in the effort, and you made a commitment to change, and you can change. And this is so important to believe this, okay? Because it's a belief. You can believe. You can believe that you are able to improve yourself, or you can believe that you can't. Okay, it's called fixed mindset and growth mindset. Okay, it's a belief system. You can believe whatever you want. Okay, you can believe that your genetics dictate who you are, how you're going to live your life, etc., etc. You can believe that. That's fine. Okay, but is that an empowering belief? Is that something that is actually helping you? Okay, because think about it. If you change your belief system to, I can make a change, I can improve, I can grow, I can decide, I can make decisions, that is so much more empowering, don't you think? Don't you think that believing that you can get out any dark space you find yourself in, that you can actually change, is that not the most empowering belief you can have? Because then you can start to take action, then you can start to actually look for ways to improve your life, and then you will see the results, and then before you know it, you will be a completely different person. And that is what happened to me. And that is why I want to show that this is actually the case. So you can feel inspired to do the same, to try things out for yourself. Because again, I don't want to tell you what you should do. I am not here to tell you you should do this. Sometimes I do this in a few videos when I have this energy where I'm like, come on guys, stop bullshitting yourself. Now it's time to take action and you should do this. Fine. Okay, but ultimately you want to come up with your own ideas, you want to come up with your own actions, your own inspiration, your own resources. Okay, I am just a signpost. I'm a guiding, like a light or lighting rod, and I guide you a little bit. Maybe you can go this way, or maybe be a little bit careful here because there's a few traps. Okay, I can say these things, but it's you who's going to do the walking. Okay, it's you who's going to figure things out, and that's amazing. Okay, because you can do that, and the belief that you can is going to really help you cement that into your system, because the only way you can actually start improving is by taking action. I told my I would call him my coaching client because I want to coach this guy. I told him the best mindset to have is a mindset of acquiring knowledge and then as fast as you can start implementing it, even if it's just a small piece of implementation. Okay, if you read something in a book or you hear me talk about something, okay, maybe I mention practice gratitude. Just a simple example because I've been talking about this today. Practice gratitude. Okay, you acquire this piece of knowledge, you see what it does to me, okay, how it improves my life, and then you're like, if it does that for him, maybe it can also do that for me. Even though you're a different person, there might be some benefits to that, because we're all human. Okay, at some level we're all the same. We're very different, but at some level we're all the same. Okay, we all feel fear, we all fear anxiety, we all feel love, we all feel everything. Okay, so if this works for me and you acquire this knowledge, you learn about this through me, for example, and you're like, okay, it works for him, it seemed like it really works, let me try just doing it, like writing down something once, and then again a few days later, and then maybe commit to it for a month, okay, and see what it does. That is the best mindset you can have, okay, because you're acquiring knowledge and then implementing it. Because so many people, they're just passively consuming stuff. Okay, they're watching YouTube videos, they're reading books, but they are not really implementing the things they learn. Okay, and one of the best habits that I acquired for myself is to learn something and immediately look for a way I can implement it. Just taking a note or sending a message or whatever, okay? Just try to implement some piece of the knowledge that I acquired, and that is going to reinforce my learning. That is going to reinforce the things that I see work in other people's lives, and then I can adjust and take stock, okay, audit what works and what doesn't, and that is how you continuously improve your life. And that is one of the most effective ways that I found for myself to keep growing, and that I think you should know about. Okay, so that who am I is an important question. I can come out of my problem. I feel I'm not my history. Maybe I can tell it in good English words, or can you understand it? Yeah. I think I kind of understand what you said. It's an important question. Exactly. You're not your history, right? You're not your past. You can decide today to change. Okay. And yes, your past absolutely molds you. It creates you into who you are today. Okay. The things that I've been through in my life, those caused me to end up where I'm now. Okay. Your life is none other than a series of events, a series of decisions, and a series of events, things that happen to you and ways you react to those situations. Okay. I am a firm believer of personal responsibility ethics. So I believe that we can't control what happens to us, but we have full control over our response to what happens to us. Okay, you can get bitter or you can get better, and it's a cliche thing to say, but it's really true. Okay, that's what I believe. So your past has an influence, of course. It guides your path. But the past is none other than a series of present moments. Okay, it's none other than that. So if you learn to work with the present moment in a way that actually improves your life, and if you continuously do that, then your past will become a path to your self-actualized self. You will become the person that you want to be if you make your past line up with that. And the only way you can do that is by making the decisions in the future. Okay, the past decisions, they're in the past, you can't change those, but you can change your attitude towards them, your mindset towards them. You can reframe things. Okay, if you have trauma, if you have limiting beliefs, things that happen to you that you interpreted in ways that are not empowering, you can actually go back and change those memories. You can change those beliefs. You can revisit these memories. That's what I did many times. Okay, I did a lot of therapy on trauma release, trauma integration, and it's not for everyone. Okay, I'm not a professional. I'm just talking about my own experiences, right? For some people it's really not a good idea to revisit trauma. Okay, for me it was very effective. Okay, I revisited trauma in meditation, with plant medicine, lots of different things. Okay, and it helped me to understand, it helped me to see things from a different perspective. Because, for example, as a child, you can experience, for example, abuse, and you feel powerless. You can do nothing about it because you're a child, and an adult has more power over you than you as a child. Okay, but as an adult, you now have the agency, the control, and you can actually revisit that memory with your adult self. Okay, and you can take care of the child that was abused, and you can soothe it, and you can let it know that it's safe now. Okay, now you're an adult who can take care of yourself. Now you're an adult who can defend themselves. Now you're an adult who can draw boundaries, who can say no, who can protect themselves. And so if you revisit that memory where this child was hurt or abused or whatever it may be, and you revisit that with your current knowledge, your current maturity, and you can soothe that child, you can take care of it. That is when you start healing these traumatic experiences, because they're there, they happened. Okay, you can't change that. The only thing you can do is how you currently deal with these memories, how you currently approach these memories, and the limiting beliefs that resulted from those experiences. You can change them. Okay, a trauma is none other than an experience that is stuck in time. Okay, it's a knot in your system, and it's stuck in time, it's frozen in time. But if you revisit it, okay, when a trigger, that's what it is. A trigger, it's your trauma being reactivated. Okay, it's the knot in the past that's being reactivated. But if you learn to become aware of these triggers, of these traumatic experiences, and you can revisit them with your adult self, your self-aware self, and you can take care of that wounded person that went through abuse or that went through a painful situation. Okay, it doesn't have to be abuse necessarily. It can be something that you experienced that's tremendously painful, that to other people might sound stupid even. Okay, that's fine. There is also, nobody can judge your experience. Your experience is your experience. So if it was painful, then that was the case. Okay, and it's valid. All right, so if you can revisit those memories, and you can forgive, you can you can show support, you can take care, you can validate, you can acknowledge. That is one of the most healing experiences. And then you can let go of this tense energy that is stuck in your system, and you can release it. And that is how you continuously grow. And I am still doing that. Okay, there is still a lot of things that I struggle with. Okay, of course, everybody is struggling, everybody is figuring things out, like I said earlier. And it requires time and effort and work and patience and self-awareness, and talking about these things, and sharing yourself. It's hard work. Not everybody is ready to do that. And I think that the master shows up when the student is ready. Okay, this is like an idea from the Buddhist religion, I think. But you can't force yourself onto a person that is not ready yet. Okay, they need to be ready themselves, and they will come to you. If you put yourself out there, the student will find the master. Okay, and that is where the true transformation happens. When you are ready and you look for ways to change and you want to change, that is when the most profound transformation actually occurs. Okay, so yeah, a little rant on trauma and stuff. I know it's a little bit heavy maybe, but I don't know, I kind of ended up here. I thank you and wish you a good evening, and good evening everyone. Bye. Thank you so much, Evelyn, for joining. I feel very grateful that you were here tonight. I think I also wrap it up, guys, unless you have another question that you would like to ask me. Again, so I am currently offering free one-on-one advice calls, 30 minutes. There is no strings attached. I'm just doing this because I want to improve my coaching skills and I want to help you and I want to connect with people one-on-one because it's a truly profound experience to do that. And yeah, the only way I can become a better helper is by practicing helping. So I will put the link in the description of this live stream for the people who watch it later. You can click that and book a free 30-minute call with me. Um, Again, I will not ask you for any personal details or whatever you may fear. It's just a friendly conversation, and you can share whatever you want to share. And if there is a situation that you would like my take on, or my personal opinion, or my advice, or just some support, or you want someone to listen, I am here, and you can book that call with me. Okay. So again, these live streams, I do them every week, Sunday, 8 p.m. CEST. And I mean, I'm still in Europe, so this is the time. I will probably go to Latin America in November. So the time will change a little bit, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. And so if you want, you can put it in your calendar right now to schedule for next week, Sunday, 8 p.m. And you can join me again for another live stream. I love doing these. I always feel so connected to you guys. And I feel super, super grateful for everyone who shows up and asks questions and engages in the comments. It's a beautiful community that is following here along for the journey. And again, I really, really appreciate all of you. And I want to thank you for your time and for your attention, because I absolutely don't take that for granted whatsoever. Okay, so that is it. I think around me, the people who think they know me, they look at me like my history. For example, my children, I mean it. Well, yeah, children, they probably see you as a maybe grandma even, who has interesting stories, and that is also really nice, right? Like if you can share beautiful stories with your grandchildren. That's what I would like to do. That's why I want to become good at storytelling, so I can share great stories with my grandchildren. And maybe for them, I am my past. That's okay. For myself, I don't need to be my past. Maybe that is a good way, an interesting way for you to look at things. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you being here with me. I had a fantastic time. As always, I feel very good, very peaceful. It was a beautiful week, and it was a beautiful live stream as well. So thanks again for being here. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. All right, guys, good night. Have a good rest.